What's up? What's up? I hope everybody is good. If you don't know what show you're listening to, you are listening to The Wiley Show.
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is The Wiley Show. Y'all need to listen to that, okay? Keep it going.
All right. So, what's up, everybody? Another episode of The Wiley Show. And we have a special guest that's going to be joining us in this broadcast. Kenneth, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Well, go ahead. What you got to say? How you doing today?
I'm great.
So I want to get into the Armon Wiggins show. He went on his backup channel. He was addressing black women. Now, he did a video talking about Khia's van, call it Khia's Trash Mobile, saying that she's broke, she's poor, and she having newspaper. And he went on to even say that he's talking about Khia fan base, calling them bitter, black, aggressive women. He even said, I don't care. I'm not talking about my audience. I'm talking about her monkey face audience. He said, I'm not talking about my audience. So he also said, you can unsubscribe. I don't care. F you. He said that it's okay for her to make fun of people having HIV, but he can't say what he got to say. And he said he also was putting on there that he was reading her about allegedly her child was touched, and he brought that situation up. And he also brought up a whole lot of things. But are you surprised that Mr. Wiggins is going on this anti-black women campaign?
No, not at all. I think it's really crazy for him to say those things about her, especially when we were talking about basketball wives, and he called the woman said she looked like a monkey, said she was ugly.
Right. You talking about OG.
OG, exactly, OG. Mm-hmm.
And when he said that, he brought that up because he said OG looks like a monkey. That's why he said it. He said she could have been a light skin, white skin, but he said that she is definitely looked like a monkey. That's what Mr. Wiggins said. He also said he was addressing that he even said that he will call some black women roaches. And he also said FUHOES. He also said that. And he said, everybody got that uncle named Willie that go and touch people. They don't play with weird. Not everyone have a predator as an uncle, right? So he was putting it in this address. Then he said it's okay to let angry black men. It's okay to let angry black women to go on their rant, but when he do it, it's a problem. Is it because I'm an F word? He said in the video. He also said that these angry black women that are coming to get some must have a man in their life that are getting beat or verbally attacked, and that's why they come at him. He also went on to allege that all of you gays that pander to these women, you will always be the S word, SSY, and an FAG. No matter how you try to pander to them, you will always be that. He went on to say you flip-flop, H's, and F-dog, blackface, and all that. I'm like, whoa, oh my gosh, all this stuff. Whew. He said in this chat. I'm gonna continue to read. Then we get to he said you could get the F on. So what? Tasha K got a dog face. Something about Tasha. And he went on and said, well, y'all don't care if they say you poop out of the butthole, your butthole having a car. He said that as well. So he said all this stuff under the video, homophobic women, black women. It was the name of the video. Homophobic black women was the name of the video that Armon Wiggins went on. Homophobic black women. But my issue is, what do you call that black gay man that saying all these things about black women? Do you label what can a woman label him?
As a hater.
As a hater. And I personally believe that because when I came on the platform, no one's perfect. I've said some things, but if the majority of the audience say don't say it, then you're supposed to honor that. And I think in this case, Khia flagged him because he broke the rules, period. Just apologize. You broke the rules. You played her content without her permission. You literally broke the rules. There's no conspiracy. There's no anti-black women. There's no y'all black women. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all trash. No. So what do you have? What's on your mind, Kenna?
I agree with that. He did break the rules. While he could have done the same thing, he could have, reviewed her show without using her content.
Absolutely.
That's part of YouTube. Use somebody else's content without their permission, they're gonna flag you because you're making money off of them, and then you're gonna turn around and drag her because she flagged your uh, show. That's why.
He was praising her, and that came up in the notes. They said, "Well, you were praising her. Oh, I liked her, but if somebody come and try to steal your bag, you would be mad and you would be upset." A lot of people was calling him a flip flopper. I mean, he said, "Yes, I'm a flip flopper because if any bee come and try to take some food out of your mouth, you will be upset." So he was very aggressive. I personally believe him at that moment, almost at 100,000. He really needs to understand where do his bread and butter come from, and it comes from the black woman. Number one. It's okay to say it in a way without malicious intent, but when he does, he's saying it in malicious intent. It's not a joke, not a kiki. He's mad, he's pressed that Khia, flags his channel. But in my humble opinion, you broke the rules. You played her entire content, and on a site, let me put it in perspective, people. It's on a site where you got to pay to see her content. You understand what I'm saying? You paying like $25. So if you charge you $25, you best believe you want to protect that investment. You want to protect people from not playing it. How would you, if that is like us, we streaming Tyler Perry movies, a Madea movie, and on our site, on our YouTube channel, he will flag it. That goes with the business.
Exactly. I remember. I don't remember who it was, but someone used his content, and he bitched about that. They were doing a show, and they showed a little bit of his content, and he bitched about that. He had a problem with that.
Right. I 100 agree on you on that. He doesn't like it when you use his content, but in his mind, he does the review video. But let me know if you have the review video, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're gonna do them reaction videos, you need to be very careful doing the reaction videos. Because if you do it and get in trouble playing somebody's content, they might get so upset with you and literally flag the channel. That's why I don't do a review video. If you notice, I'm giving you nothing but content. If somebody play a video, let me react to the video in my own words and stay protected. Because this is the business, right? You gotta do things to protect your brand, and you live and you learn. I've been in the same shoes when my page get flagged. Only difference is no one knew about it. I built on my backup page, act like nothing happened. That's what you're supposed to do. When you down, you're supposed to let the enemy know that you down. He let the world know that he was down because he was so thirsty for a click of the view.
You know what something Tasha K said the other night? She was talking to our moderators, and she said, "Don't block them. Don't block them." She said, "Everyone has an opinion, and we accept, your opinion, whether it's different from ours or not." And what bothered me, I've been watching them for a minute. I actually started watching you two together.
Right.
And I was watching you two together, and then, y'all had the little incident, and I continued to watch both you guys. Well, I've been commenting in the chat, and all of a sudden one day I saw something that said 99 cents to comment. I said, okay. I said, it must be a new thing. All right. The next day, I was blocked. And the only thing I remember saying was something to the fact of, I think that was, really disrespectful and wrong to call OG a monkey and out of her name. He called someone a bitch or something. And I commented about it, and I was blocked.
Wow.
Yeah.
All because you said it's not good for you to be calling OG a monkey. And he will block you in a second. And if you got any, let me give everybody a disclaimer. If you're on Instagram, you follow the Wiley Show, he will block you because he had blocked about 8 of my people that came in my inbox and they said that he had blocked them. So just know he is watching and he will block you. But it's okay because you're free to talk over here at the Wiley Show. So let me put a disclaimer. All B&B Squad members that were blocked, you are welcome over here at the Wiley Show. And a little icing on the cake, you are welcome to let me have it if I say something that is disrespectful to you. And I promise I will not block you. Okay. That's the respect that we have over here at the Wiley Show. But if you want to spill that milk or spill those opportunities, then go right ahead because you can spill it. Thank you. Because at the end of the day, this is a business. And I work very hard to get where I'm at today. And I didn't get there by annoying my viewers. I listened to them. and listen to their concern. I think he goes against his viewers, and
Mhm.
it's not really working for him because he's in this predicament right now.
Mm.
You in
Yeah.
a situation where you got to go build your backup channel. If I were him, I wouldn't focus on what Khia did. She did it. Move on. Pre-record your videos. You got almost 100,000 people. Your views haven't dropped, but you're distracted because you're saying different things that you might regret later. Never make fun of somebody that has been sexually assaulted or raped. If that had happened, you don't want to make a joke about it because what if you
Mhm.
get picked to do this show or movie and you made fun of people that were raped? What do you think going to happen? Those women that got groups or organizations, they might step in and say, no, he's very problematic and your bag will
Mhm.
be gone. Just look at Charlamagne the God when he had a deal with HBO. He had lost
Mhm.
that deal because that girl came out and said that he allegedly did something to her in a sexual manner. So
Mhm.
he lost that bag.
Mhm.
If we go long, let's go to the guy that was on PBS. I forgot. Is it Travis Smiley? I believe that's the
Tavis
man.
Smiley. Tavis
He lost
Smiley.
his job, and I believe that was consensual, but he lost it anyway because it was in a conflict in a contract
Mhm.
of an ethics violation. So in this business, you have to live and you have to learn. But while you're
Mhm.
learning, you don't want to keep on insulting people that taught you a lesson, that gave you that
Exactly.
platform. You want to honor that and say, you know what? I'm sorry. Could have had a
Mhm.
show, bust up in tears and begged her. But I believe that's his pride. I believe that's his pride getting the best of him.
Mhm.
I just personally believe so. It's his
Yeah.
pride that's saying, no, I cannot admit that I was wrong. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dog out black women.
Mm.
Khia going to always get the upper hand because you know why? Khia is a black woman.
Mhm.
So she's always going to get the back burner. Even though she might have said some things that wasn't right, that is very problematic. Because she is a black woman,
Mhm.
because black women will be able to relate to her. You making fun of a couple of things you don't make fun of with women that get you thrown out. Making fun of kids, making fun of how they yoni smell, making fun of
Mhm.
anyone you want to call them a homophobic. Those three are very touchy things, especially the babies. They might not
Oh
even like
yes.
the kids like that, but if you go and talk about it, or talking about people that can't have children, talk about that. So your whole aura or your personality, or some of them women gonna reach out because you all gotta understand it's still an anti Ahmad on this platform because of the OG situation. He's still
Mm.
dealing with the consequences for that statement. He
Mhm.
apologized, but then he said, I take it back, and he continued to say that about her. He even said it
Mm.
about her today on his backup page. So I listen to everything and I do report that. Some people will call it obsessed. I am obsessed. Have you ever called CNN obsessed? Have you ever called MSNBC obsessed? What about ABC? What about CNN? All of those are what? News organizations. They talk about stuff that is public. So if you ain't reading up Anderson Cooper or Don Lemon or Roland Martin telling them they obsessed, don't come over here with the Wiley Show telling them I'm upset because y'all be over here watching.
Yes. You get a coin right from that.
Absolutely. So why not? If it's something popping to give me a coin, you think I'm not going to talk about it?
That's
And if I do
who.
something wrong, you're going to talk about it. Y'all talk about the
Okay.
library situation. Even it's a brother out there make up lies just to talk about to get a click. And all up, you get more views. But then when you talk
Mhm.
about something regular, you get no views. So that'll let you know
Exactly.
they're not coming to see you. They're coming to see you talk about Wiley.
That's
Ain't
right.
that something? My name
That,
is being talked about. Lies are true because they talked about Jesus. And Jesus was perfect. Did they have
that's
not a
right.
flaw? Not only did they talk about my Lord and Savior, they crucified my Lord. They crucified Jesus. So I looked at that every time. I said, Brother Wiley, you ain't gonna be exempt for being crucified in the public. You got to deal with that. Or you gonna
Mhm.
cuss them back, or you gonna continue to win and be successful. We continue to win. This ain't nothing about the young man like that. Made a little jazz of a joke, but I will never get that low because I'm up here. You got to reach on up. First, you got to lose that weight to reach where I'm at. You got to be a little
Mhm.
slim to get to this level. Hey,
Mhm.
shout out.
All
Hey, I
right.
got that right then and there. All right, kid. Man, you've been following the Wiley Show for a long time. I think you've
Yeah,
been
man.
following me before a while. So thank you for that.
You're welcome, brother. It's good. I'm just glad to see you doing your thing. I'm glad to see you working. You constantly working, man. And I like that. That's
Yes.
good.
Well,
And
thank
you stay in there because everything happens for a reason.
Come on.
And I'm telling you, in time, you're going to be surprised. You're going to go, pew!
Oh, I receive it. I receive
You,
it.
you're gonna fly. It might not be this year. It might not be next year, but it's coming, brother.
Thank you
It's
all so
coming.
very much for that. Well, I don't want to hold
But
you up. Thank you, Kenneth. Anything else you want to share with the people?
no, I just want to wish everybody that's out there. I just want everybody to be safe and take care of their family and wear the mask because it's not over. Don't think because they're opening things up that you can't wear a mask and y'all can hug and kiss and all that. No, keep
Please
the
wear
mask
your
on.
hands.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kenneth. God bless you, sir. All
All
right,
right, bro.
thank you. And we will have the phone lines open up if anybody do want to call in. The number is 646-716-8447. How you doing, Khia? Hi, Khia. 646-716-8447 is the number if anybody want to call in and express how they feel. We definitely can do so. That number is 646-716-8447. Wiley Gossip plays safe, but if all imagine the trash. I am definitely on here just to entertain the audience. And I have Khia said some things that could be questionable. Khia is a roast in the gag. One thing I can say about her, if you want to see her, you have to pay to see her. So with that in mind, Khia have a right to sell her content. It is her content. It is her voice. It is her bookshelf. It is her phone. It is whatever you want to say. It is her choice. Now, I got the phone lines open up. So if anybody going to call in, this is the time for you to call in. I did want to tell everybody to please go watch The Shy on Showtime. It airs every Sunday on Showtime. So make sure y'all go check it out. Check out your channel directory and see what time it shows on Showtime. I know if you get the app, you can see it on there. They got the first episode available on YouTube. They got the first episode on YouTube right now, and you can watch the season 3, episode 1. You can watch season 3, episode 1, and that will be live. Season 3 of the episode 1 is on YouTube. And if you want to watch with everybody else, you can go tomorrow and make sure you log in your Showtime account, your app, and also you can watch on your YouTube. The show is an awesome show. I mean, it's really a good show. I mean, very fun between the kids. And this new episode from this new season is just really just come on out and watch this a dope show. I highly suggest everybody go watch the show on Sunday, not tomorrow, tomorrow Saturday. So on Sunday that definitely will be coming on. So make sure y'all go and watch it. Yes. Okay, so in my close concerning this matter, I'm not going to be on here very long. I just had to just bring this situation up because with Armon Wiggins, you got to understand when you have a problem with black women, you want to make sure how can I build up the love and not be disrespectful. Let's go to the phone lines. 43334. Call you on air.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing?
All right, go ahead, sister.
Okay, so yeah, you know what? I think what Armon did that was disgusting. How he tried to play her with that talking about her truck or whatever he said. The thing about Khia that a lot of people need to understand is that she's not really out here trying to impress anybody. I'm sure that woman's house is paid for, that truck is paid for. She good. So while he out here renting and he probably got a new car, I mean, how does that make you any better than her? I'd rather all my shit be paid for. Personally, I just think that was disgusting what he did.
It was very disgusting.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like it either because if someone put in the comments, why is it somebody with a car that's not that desirable, make it look you say they poor? That's not the case. Then one person said, I know someone that have a real raggedy car, and they're a millionaire. They're a millionaire. This lady said it on the comment. She said, I know a man that car is raggedy as F, take cash, and he's a millionaire. Doctor, some folks don't care about being in debt to impress outsiders, but I guess right. So what she was saying is, everybody ain't gonna go out and get the best looking car just to prove to everybody they got money. If you got it, you know how to keep it. You want to know how to keep it so you won't be ending up in a poor house.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you something. That was just disgusting. Period.
What do you have to say when he said OG does look like a monkey? What do you have to say about that? When he said that again on the backup channel.
He said what?
He said that OG does look like a monkey. He said that on the backup channel. What do you have to say about that?
Sorry. I think he's just putting his foot in his mouth. I think at this point he's trying to he wants to be infamous. If he can't be famous, he wants to be infamous. So he just saying stuff to get a rise out of people. That's it. I mean, come on.
I mean, because with him saying
She
that,
is beautiful to me. The body is banging to me. If you ask me, she look good.
yeah, that's to me. She looks very good, and I thank her for that. We reached out to OG for an interview. Of course, we not get a response yet, but when we do, we definitely will bring it to you live. Anything else you suggest before you go?
Well, no, because I'm not, you putting your foot in your mouth and we gonna get the attention you want, but it might not be what you want. So just be careful with that.
Absolutely.
That's all I gotta say. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you so very much. If I really called you, his channel should be boycotted. But if you definitely see it, that's exactly what he said out of his mouth. When we looking inside of the chat, I see people, some agree, some disagree, but most people agree. If you disagree with what I'm saying, you think that's appropriate, you're more than welcome to call into the Wiley Show. You're more than welcome to do so. I just think he got caught up in some controversy, and now we just want to see and to get it cleared up. How you doing? Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, what's going on? This is the icon from New York. I just want to say Armon Wiggins should be ashamed of himself. Like, this is not the first, the second, or the third time that he keep bringing up this monkey situation. I want to know what was his upcoming, what was his upbringing. I want to know his relationship with his mom. I want to know the relationship that he has with his family off screen. It has to be something real deep that's hurting him inside. I want you guys in the B sector to dock.
No, we don't want that. Because his family have nothing to do with it. Because it's all on him. It's his family watches his channel. They know how his channel operates. They know how his channel is. You know what I'm saying?
I need somebody to reach out to his family
but they know about it.
Sit down and find out what's going on.
No, because he's in his 30s. Well, what can they tell a man that's almost in their 40s? Nothing. He's a grown adult, so he's not going to do anything. He's not going to listen to his family. That's just like me. That's just like me trying to get somebody on my platform and say, "Hey, get Wiley mother on. Talk to Wiley mom." Like, what can my mom do? And me as a grown man, it's nothing. It's his decision to do so. Because we shouldn't ask his parent to do nothing. He should have done that when they were grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
I just think that is just a reality. I think we should have did it when they were grown and stuff like that. So that's what I believe, 100%. Because this is the thing. He gonna always say something disrespectful because let's be clear, Icon. It's some women that do like that type of language. Absolutely. And some women that like that. Every woman is not against being dogged out and talked about. Now,
that's true, especially in the bedroom, but he's
absolutely
to like liven up, man. Like,
but at the end of the day,
she's doing well on that backup page. She's not doing well on that backup page.
I think that all he had to do was apologize, say he was sorry, and guess what?
How many apologies could you do? How many? Right. I'm talking about for the Khia situation. He should apologize to her and been very sincere with it. But thank you so very much for calling. Thank you, Icon. And I just want to say one more thing about Khia, being that you brought it up. Khia probably didn't know how to do that, but Khia now has, she do have blue people in her comments now, so she do have subs.
Yeah, she have people. Yeah, she have people, and we thank God for that. All right, thank you.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, because it's no use of bringing nobody's family in it. Like, my family was brought into it at one point. They was like, nothing we can do while he's grown. Like, I think everybody said, bring the mom in. And no, baby, once you're almost in your 40s, mama job is over. Daddy job is over with. Only job that we need to do is continue to have fun and just do right, I think, in my humble opinion. All right. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Wiley?
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, so I have, I guess, a different opinion from the majority. I did not watch yet. I will, Armon's live in regards to homophobic Black women. There is a factor to what he is saying. There is some truth indeed to what he is saying. Are we going to admit that that is indeed, I mean, whether you want to strongly agree with it or agree with it a little bit, aren't there homophobic Black women?
It is, but what do you call a gay man that say all them disrespectful words. I'm just saying, homophobic women do exist, correctly. But in this case, he broke the rules. You can't be, I believe that if he always had that energy. You were laughing at the jokes. You were keying at the jokes. That should have went on from day one. The only reason why you're pulling the homophobic card is because you're gay and you can pull that card down. But you was watching, it was fun and dandy, and you laughing at it. But so she flagged, oh, now she's homophobic. Is she homophobic for real, or is she just homophobic because she popped you? I'm trying to make that make sense to the audience.
I believe it's deeper than just say Khia. He's speaking. I've heard him speak on this before. In general, and it's from a cultural standpoint, there is something there. There is something there, and it's common and it's been normalized. And as a Black woman myself, I can't understand that, the individuals that can dish it out but can't take it. I don't understand that logic. I genuinely don't, Wiley. And I love you to death, by the way.
No, I'm going to tell you about it. I just feel like it's a card that's being pulled, and it shouldn't be pulled, because what card can Black women pull if they get disrespected, I mean, if we're talking about cards being pulled, what can they be pulled? Because at first, he was laughing at Khia. Just a week ago, he was a big Khia fan. Just a week ago, he was a big Khia fan a week ago. Just before this happened, he was singing Khia praises. Oh, Khia is talented. He called into Khia's show. She didn't make no difference. Wasn't no different type of Khia. It was the same Khia roasting Maddie and saying all these different things. He was right over there as a gay man. That would have been the perfect opportunity to call into Khia's show to gag order and tell her to stop gagging on Madison being a trans woman. I didn't hear that, because he was going in on on T.S. Madison as well.
Yes.
So if you're gonna preach that, why did you say it when you had a chance to really stand up? He's only saying it now. Do you think that he would be saying this now if he would have never got flagged by a Black woman?
I think in terms of that, it's just all business on both sides. It's business on both sides. I mean, and he got mad. It is what it is. But in terms of the whole homophobia, he's correct. There's a lot of ignorance. There's a whole lot of ignorance coming from so many different angles. I just don't understand. It's just embarrassing as a Black woman that when someone in fact responds, because a lot of women came after him. Indeed, after he, threw a little shade at Khia, a lot of women came after him, and it's like, well, what the hell? He can't say anything. He's got to, close his mouth and just endure. People are tired of that. People are tired of just being quiet and just enduring. He's going to say something. Why can't he?
He can.
I don't understand.
It's no problem. If you do it, you will be criticized. Can he handle the criticism? And the answer is no. He don't like nobody calling him out on his mess. You can say whatever you want to say out your mouth, but everybody can criticize you can you handle the criticism, though? Are you going to be on a...
Okay.
Can you handle the criticism? A lot of cases, he can't really handle being challenged and criticized. I think he got, he's that type of brother. He can't really have. You just heard a brother on the platform that stood up for a Black woman when he called that Black woman a monkey. He blocked that brother, and that brother is not problematic. He was just standing up for a Black woman, and he got blocked. Okay,
no problem. Thank you very much, Wiley.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. You too. 646-716-8447. 1939. Call you on the air.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi, go ahead, sister.
Is it me? That's who you're talking to?
Yes, it's you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody, but I just have to have a fan moment. Hi, Wiley. Oh my gosh.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I follow you on social media. I follow you on Patreon. I follow you on YouTube, so I am a fan. So please forgive me if everything is just a little all over the place. What I do want to say, I used to be a fan of Armon Wiggins. I used to enjoy his content years ago. It was unfortunate as he progressed, as in he got more popular, his jokes became abusive. And I feel like whoever listens to his content, if you don't hear the abuse, and he masked it as jokes, but it's not really funny. It really isn't. He's really getting beside himself. And it's more about, it's not just the OG thing, because he did say that, but he says a lot of other things that's nasty towards Black women. He really do. And I don't understand how a lot of people, as it says, like the woman before, make excuses for it, like it's healthy. Like, it's healthy for him to speak to women like that and then mask it as jokes. It's not. It's not, because us as Black women, we embrace gay men. So I don't even want to start that whole, Black women with the whole homophobia thing. We are their comfort. They come to us for friendship. They come to us for support. They come to us for loyalty. They come for us to comfort. They come to us for a lot of things because we do bring them in and we do provide those things for them because heterosexual men do not. And it's a problem when they get in these circles and they feel like they're so cool with you that then they can dish the abuse and feel like, oh, you should take it. It's not funny and it's not healthy.
I agree with you on that. Thank you for that comment. I think you hit it nail on the head. Thank you so much.
Armon is very abusive. And you guys have to really understand what comedy is and what abuse is. I don't understand how y'all can find his content funny. He stole Khia's content and he was trying to make money on it. And there's the truth. If anyone did that to Armon, Armon would have done the same thing.
He would have done the same thing.
He doesn't even like Wiley when you talk about him or even bring up past receipts, whether it's like old videos or clips or anything, because it's the truth. He don't like anyone that goes against what he say. He's a big fan of all these Black women until if they don't receive or put back into him in the way he wants, then it becomes abusive. Then he becomes ugly. Then he becomes angry. And that's not fair.
That's not fair.
And he knows he does that.
Thank you so much, sister, for calling in. All right, we're going to the phone.
Everybody, I hope enjoy.
All right now, sister. The number is 646-716-8447. Anonymous, you live on the air. Hey, speak up in the phone so we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, talk a little louder if I can hear you clear.
Okay.
All right. Go.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead, sister.
Okay. So, for Armon Wiggins, the lady that was speaking before, and she said she was a Black woman, and she was the homophobic rant that Armon Wiggins did. I guess she felt like maybe it was justified because there are some Black women in the community that are homophobic. Well, that is true. And for everything, there's a certain type of person in every group. So, but if we want to do Black people as a whole, women are more accepting of, homosexuality. And when it comes to homosexuality, men are, maybe he needs to make a video about Black men if he's really concerned about that. Because Black men, a lot of them are not down with homosexuality and have a lot of negative things to say. So that, as far as I'm talking about OG, we think that he has a problem, or we know that he doesn't really care about talking negatively about Black women because he doesn't feel, one, there's of much consequence, and two, he feels comfortable doing that. So I say we should just let him continue to talk negatively about Black women, and whatever happens, happens. You know, there are going to be some women who are not down with that and who do not want to listen to him. I actually have listened to him in the past, and I don't listen to him that much anymore because I'm not really, I don't know. It's just a personal choice. But yeah, that's what I think.
All right. Thank you so very much, ma'am, for calling in. The number is 646-716-8447. We got time for two more callers. If we get two more, we will definitely we can bring you on. So we got time for two more callers. Shout out to Instagram for watching us over at the Wiley Show, and shout out to the 200+ million folks that are watching us on YouTube. Welcome.
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Keep it going.
You live on the Wiley Show. How may I help you? What's up? Anonymous, you live on the show.
Hey Wiley, how are you today?
I'm right. How are you?
I'm doing just fine now that I'm speaking with you.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so listen, I have a comment that I want to make regarding the situation with Armon and his treatment or maltreatment, if you will, of the Black woman. Now, I've got some difficult advice for the Black woman as it relates to these content creators, and especially how they treat or mistreat the Black woman. Firstly, I want to say this to the Black woman, and Wiley, I want to know if you agree with me or not. I can take constructive criticism. Now, Black woman, it is apparent to me, you, and everyone else that what you need to do is take your nipple out of the mouth of the Black man, right? They have been lying on your mammary gland since forever. You put them up on these platforms and these pedestals, and they use you, and they use you up to no end. He talks about you all because he has no other reach or hold on an audience unless he's talking about you. In order to gain attention, he has to talk about you because everyone hates on you, right? The bringer of civilization. Everyone hates on you. So when you take your nipple from the mouth of these men, be it gay, straight, indifferent, Black, white, I don't care what they are, then they are forced to deal with their boring lives as they are, right? Stop listening to them. Withdraw your support. What do you think about that one?
Well, I hear your point. That goes to anybody, that especially if you have someone that is controlling, telling you can't go over here, over there. You have to question you. If you're supporting someone financially and give it to them spiritually, emotionally, no man on earth should tell you where you should and should not go. That's not up to that man. That's up to that woman. You need to make that own decision where you want to go and who you want to support. It shouldn't be if you support the Wiley Show, you get blocked. That shouldn't be, especially if you're going down, reaching down to your pocketbook and giving to a show. I mean, that's not cool to tell a woman they can't come over to the Wiley Show. I think that's not right, and I really believe that you shouldn't have that much control over nobody like that. Thank you, caller, for calling.
Here's my second.
Give your last time, and I'm bringing these other calls. Go ahead.
Okay, here's my last question for you. Shedding light up on what has happened, and we understand the disrespect, we see it and we hear it. Do you feel that the Black woman is asleep or under some type of spell?
No.
That they are willing to take this type of criticism day in and day out and not demand respect from these clowns?
Mm-mm. I don't think they're asleep. Some just enjoy the entertainment because it's a release. And some are used to that type of behavior probably at home where a man can cuss you out and do all that type of things. And then some people don't take it as disrespect. Some take it as he's just a comedian. This is what he does. Don't take it so serious. This is YouTube. This is a free app. It all depends upon who you ask. Do I believe in group them all together and say they need to wake up? No, because those that are waking up, they do just that. But then yet you have to deal with getting blocked, though, because a lot of people don't want to get blocked because they love going into these chats. So it all depends upon which Black woman you ask.
Okay, well, listen, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, sister.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, we got 2 more callers on here. Oh, is it there? Why are they calling in? Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hi, Wiley.
Hey.
Okay, so here's what I have to say in regards to Armon. Armon is very ignorant for a lot of the comments and the statements that he made. Okay, when Khia has attacked Trina and whoever else she has attacked in the past, it's up for those people to respond and to go back on an attack against Khia. That's not his place. He's butthurt because she pulled down his content. And so because she pulled down his content, now he wants to call her all of these names. He wants to make fun of her. He wants to look down upon her and, make her seem to be this person that she isn't, as far as it correlates with him, because he's mad at her. So he wants to put a target on her back because she removed the content that he had no business using in the first place. So for black women, I want you all to go back and look at that video that he just did, titled "The Black Woman of Homophobia" or Homophobic. Okay, listen to the context and the things that he says and what he boasted about and how he belittles and talks down on a Black woman. Let's remember this. If there was no woman, there would be no man. We're pushing these men out, and for some reason they're transitioning and they're gay or they're being trans or whatever. But at the end of the day, it takes a woman to carry that man that they have pushed out and that they carried for 9 months. So for him to be so disrespectful to the Black woman, to the Black women in general, and it's only if you make him mad. So he might not be mad at you today, but if he's mad at you tomorrow, you're gonna be all types of bees, all types of apes, all types of monkeys, all types of everything. So when he's talking to one Black woman, he's talking to all Black women. And for him to sit on his platform and to continue to talk about OG and continue to reference her as a monkey means that he didn't give a dang because everybody pulled back from him when he originally called OG a monkey, because that's how he truly feels. It's one way that you feel that way, but it's another thing for you to keep reiterating and to keep pushing that in everybody's head that she's a monkey, or that you feel like that she's a monkey, that she's looked upon as being a monkey. Mind you, 90% of his audience are women, are Black women. So we are supporting him tearing down our sisters. We are supporting him tearing down the Black woman. It's time for Black women to take back their control and take back their power. Because right now, we looking weak out here in the streets. We're supporting a man that's tearing down our sister. Whether we know Khia or any other Black woman that he sits on his platform whenever they make him mad and he tears them down. At the end of the day, he is a man. Okay? He is a man, whether he's gay or straight. See, that's the thing. He keeps trying to pull with this, oh, y'all got an issue because I'm a gay guy. Oh, no. If you was a straight man, it would still be an issue with the way you spoke about Khia. It don't have nothing to do with your sexuality and what you choose or who you choose to sleep with. But he keeps trying to throw that in people's face to make it seem like as if people is attacking him or feel some type of way because he's gay. Who you choose to sleep with or lay down with has nothing to do with the fact that you are still a man. If you were a trans, at the end of the day, you will still be looked upon as being a man attacking a woman. We get mad with straight men when they call women B's and H's and whatever the case may be. So why would we be mad at a gay man that's doing the exact same thing? Why would we be mad at a trans that's doing the exact same thing? At the end of the day, we are women. We are to be respected. That's what we have to command and demand, okay? Because what Armon did was totally out of line, totally disrespectful, just talking about Khia for God knows, for no reason, just because she removed your content, just because she struck your channel when you had no business using her content and getting paid off. It's the same thing with Jacquees when he had an issue with her when he did a remix, and that was a big old thing. Same thing with Keisha Cole when she had an issue with OT Genesis when he did a remix to her song. At the end of the day, if they don't want you to do it and they don't give you the permission to do it, then you don't have no right to do it. Who the hell are you to get mad at somebody because you're using their material that they worked hard for, that they put in their labor for, that they use their brain to come up with? That's not for you to be sitting up there taking it and then you're monetizing off of it and then you get mad because she flagged your channel. Like a big old baby, you sitting on your channel crying and you want to talk down on this woman that spent time to put in this work. You want to take her work and you want to monetize off of it.
I feel you on that. Thank you so much, sister, for calling in. There we go. Right. Mic drop on that. Anonymous, you're live on the air.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi, go ahead, sister.
Ahmad got mad because Khia popped that channel. I bet is that the name says she's homophobic because the channel ain't working.
All right. Thank you so very much, sister. All right. The number is 646. Oh, we're done with the number. We done. We over our time. We over our time, y'all. Y'all called in. We over our time. All right. All righty. Thank you all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. I want to give a special shout out to all the moderators. Thank you to each and every one of the producers. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and everything like that. All right. If you are new, if this is your first time watching the Wiley Show, Let us know where you're calling from. We're gonna do our city check-in. Represent your city, where you at. All right. We're gonna do our check-in. Give me a second while I pull up the music while we get that together. All right. Let's go ahead on. All right, y'all. Let's do it. Let's see where y'all calling from. Let's see right then and there. All right. All right. Yes. Okay. Let's represent. Post where you watching from. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let me see where you watching from. All right. We got New York in the house. All right. DMV in the house. Look at DMV. Washington is in the house. New York City in the house. And O in the house. Yes. Oh, Arkansas in the house. We got China in the house. West Africa. North Carolina. Yes, we got everybody in the house. Yeah. Hey. 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 We got Chicago in the house. Yes. Virginia, Baton Rouge in the house. The Middle East in the house. Yes. Come on, y'all. Hey. Yes. Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Yes. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Come on through. We got Denver in the house, Los Angeles. Oh. Shout out to Kelly Rowland. Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Michelle. Yes. Shout out to Forrest Whitaker. They even call me Forrest Whitaker Jr. So shout out to Forrest Whitaker. Chicago in the house. Yes.